Today we'll be seeing how to install Bootstrap to our Laravel project. So in order to install Bootstrap to the project, I have already downloaded and installed Node.js in our system. So I have downloaded and installed the Node.js in order to get access to the Node package manager, that is the NPM, which I'll be using to install Bootstrap. For now, which I'll be using is to install the Bootstrap and set up Bootstrap in our system. And we can also use the Node.js. We will be using the Node.js, that is the npm command, to also install various other packages in future as per our project's need. So let's begin by opening up the VS Code. So I'll be pressing the Ctrl+ key to get access to the VS Code terminal. Then here I'll be creating our project using the composer create project command. So let's type in composer space create hyphen project space Laravel slash Laravel, then install Bootstrap. So this will be our project. So now the composer will be downloading and installing all the necessary files required for the development. So let's wait for this to complete. Okay, now the composer has created our project. So let's close this instance of VS Code and open up the project in VS Code. So in order to do that, I'll be opening up the folder and then pressing the shift key, right click, then open with code. So this will open up the project in VS Code, and I'll be accessing the terminal, and here I'll be running the localhost server using the php artisan serve command. php artisan serve. This will run up the localhost for us. So let's see what's going on here. I will copy this and open up the browser, paste it here, and as you can see, already a style is defined in here. So let's open up the welcome.play.file to see what's there. So this is the file we are viewing, and by default Laravel is now using Tailwind. So we don't need Tailwind, we are going to use Bootstrap. So I'll be deleting the Tailwind and let's reload the page, and the style is now gone. And I also don't want this content. I'll be using a content from the Bootstrap website itself to show a basic understanding. So let's delete the content. Okay, the content is now gone. Now let's go to Bootstrap. So I'll be copying a basic layout from here, and other than writing the entire code myself, this is just to show how it works. So let's see. Okay, there's a form here, so I'll be going here and I'll copy this form. The code is here. I'll be copying this form and I'll be pasting it. So let's see what's going on. I have pasted the code, and as you can see, the code is there, but there is no styling here. That's because we have not installed Bootstrap in our system, and we are using the Bootstrap code here. Classes here, not code, classes here. So how to install Bootstrap? For that, I'll be splitting this terminal window into two, and then I'll be installing the Bootstrap using the Laravel UI package. So before installing the Bootstrap using the Laravel UI package, I have to install the Laravel UI package first. So I'll be using the composer command to install Laravel UI package. Let's go composer require Laravel slash UI. This will install the Laravel UI package. So if you open up the composer, you can see just now an update is made, and you can see the update will be again coming here. Let's wait for it. This is the Laravel UI package which has just been installed. Okay, see, the Laravel UI package version 4.2 is now installed, as you can see from here. It's using Laravel UI package 4.2. So using this Laravel UI package, we'll be installing Bootstrap. So let's see what has happened here. Nothing has happened here. So let's install Bootstrap using Laravel UI. So in order to do that, type in the command php artisan, sorry, there's a space there, php artisan UI space Bootstrap. This will install the Bootstrap for us. So as you can see, Bootstrap scaffolding is installed successfully, but it has not yet been compiled. Even though it is installed, we can't access it because it has not been compiled. So it's written here, we have to run the npm install and the npm rundev command to compile the scaffolding. So we have to, before the npm rundev command is the one actually compiling it, but in order to run that, we have to install npm here. So to access this only, we have installed the node.js in our system. So you have to install node.js in order to run the npm command. The npm stands for Node Package Manager. So let's install npm. So and one more thing, notice on the left hand side there's a folder app, bootstrap, config, database, public resource, and so on. So what happens, just note what happens when I run the npm install command. So I am not going to write the install full, I just have to type in the I. This will install the node modules. So on the left hand side you can notice that there will be another folder created here called node modules, that is the npm. So see, there's a node module now created. So as node module is now created, now let's run the npm run dev. This will compile the scaffolding. So let's see whether everything is working or not. Still nothing is working because even though we have created the scaffolding, we have not imported that scaffolding here. So we have to import the scaffolding here, then only this will work. So how will we do that? To do that, let's go to the Laravel documentation first. Laravel doc, and then here search for asset building white or wheat. Okay, it's not coming white. Laravel documentation. Okay, yeah, it was loading. Okay, so in here you can see there's a, see, I'll go to the VS Code now. So you can see there's a white config file here, white or wheat, whichever you want to call. So these two are the files that consist of the Bootstrap or our CSS that we have just compiled. So these two are the locations we can have to import in order to access the Bootstrap. So, and one more thing that to notice is that when I run the npm run dev command, another server is running here. This is the white server. So what this does is, whatever changes we make to the CSS or our view, this will automatically refresh it. We don't have to compile it every time we are making any changes. It will automatically compile it. So any changes we make to the CSS or the plate file, it will render the change immediately. That's the specialty of white. It's in real time. So after development, we'll be building a static file for it, because this is not suggested for server. So in order to create a static version of this, we have to run the npm build command. So that also we will see, but before that, let's import the CSS file to our, so the Bootstrap CSS and styles and JS to our plate file. So now as of now, the rundev, npm rundev is now running. So let's keep it that way now, and let's go here in the white section. Okay, how to import the files to our view. So as you can see, you have to use this code to import the files to our view. So I'll be copying this and pasting this. So let's see whether, see, when I saved this, the white already said the page reloaded. That means the page has been reloaded. I don't have to reload it, but still I'm going to reload it. See, nothing is still there. Let's see that one more time. Say if I say type another er here and then save it. See, again the page is reloaded. I undo it and save it, again the page is reloaded. As you can see on the third time, again I put it back, and you have to notice here, then I save it, again it's reloaded, again I go back, again it's not. So this is the specialty of white. We don't have to manually reload the page every time we make a change. Whenever the save is done, the page will be automatically reloaded. But our function is to use Bootstrap. Bootstrap is still not here. Why? Because let's see, we have imported the resources css app.css file and the resources js app.js file. So these are the files which we have imported. Now let's go to the white configuration and see the file is resources sass app.scss and resources js app.js. So this is not the file which we are importing. So let's import that first. Instead of this css, scss. Now again I have saved the file and the white has reloaded the page. Let's see, as you can see, now the Bootstrap content is now loaded as same as here. Let's put this in a container in order to get a better view. So I'll be cutting this and then div class is equal to container. Now I can use all the Bootstrap CSS because I have imported Bootstrap in our page. See, didn't even refresh the page. Yes, I will show you the demo. So in the left hand side you can see, so if I say container FLUID and then my mouse is here itself and then I save it. See, as you can see, it automatically reloads, and if I undo it and save it again, say this is what white does. And also if I put a BR here, or I can use the CSS itself, so margin top 5 and save it here. As you can see, it's already been reloaded. So now at the present moment we are using Bootstrap in our system. So this is the method to install Bootstrap in our system. And also, as I said before, white is always running in the background, so I will stop this using the Ctrl+C command. So now white has stopped, and if I reload it, see, nothing is running because the white is now stopped. So how to overcome that? There is no files there, so that's why it's not reloading. So to overcome that, I have to type the npm run UILE command. So this will create a static version of all the white files required. Also, it is better to run the run dev command, npm run dev command, and then run white server in the background during the development process. Otherwise you have to manually reload each time when you make a change. So the build command is only recommended to use at the end of your development process. When everything is completed, you can use the npm run build command. This will build the scaffolding in a static way. So see, as you can see, it has built the scaffolding, and let's now see. Now as it has built scaffolding, now we are viewing the CSS. So this is the method to install and set up Bootstrap in our system. Again, let's have a look back. So we have installed the Composer UI package, Laravel UI package using the Composer. Then we have used the Laravel UI to install the Bootstrap scaffolding. Then after that we have installed the Node package manager, that is a Node modules. Then we have run the dev command, development mode of npm, to get access to the white. Then we have gone to the white configuration file and looked at the resources which we are using, and then copied that resources or imported that resources, which includes the Bootstrap files which have installed, or scaffolding files which have created using the white command. And it is white or wait, whichever we want to pronounce. Some pronounce is a white. So, and then it has imported the files. And after all the development process is completed, I have run the npm run build command in order to generate a static form so that I can stop the white server from running. And again, the npm build command is only for, it is suggested only to use for at the end of the production. So this is the way to install and set up Bootstrap in our Laravel project. So if you have any doubt regarding that, or if you have any encounter any error during this process, please do leave a comment, and I will look into the error and will make a video to rectify the error or bypass the error. So thanks for watching. Comment, like and subscribe. Thank you.